Yes, you see here, and we're back with the final film that I watched of this year for 2013. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Directed by Ben Stiller, who recently also directed Tropic Thunder. And surprisingly enough, that's the last film I watched of his, and I really did enjoy that, and I really did enjoy Secret Life of Walter Mitty. So just a little background information. This movie is actually a remake of the 1947 version, directed by Norman Z. MacLeod, with Danny Kaye playing the role of Walter. And both of these films are a film adaptation of James Thurber's 1939 short story of the same name. So, Secret Life of Walter Mitty is a American adventure fantasy comedy drama film that's about a dude who zones out and daydreams a lot. So the general really basic plot, I really enjoyed how the trailers have been portraying this film. Really, you don't really know what really happens in this film, and I think that's how audiences should go in this film. And all I would say is that Walter Mitty is an employee of Life magazine who frequently daydreams of fantastic adventures, and that's pretty much all you need to know, because that's all I knew when I went into this film. Because I saw the first trailer and I was like, wow, this thing is amazing, it looks wow. That's all I said when I watched the trailer. It was just wow. I don't know what's going on, but it looks pretty and it's Ben Stiller and it looks enjoyable and I will watch it, and I did. And man, I enjoyed the heck out of this thing. So first off, what did I like? The dreams are over the top, crazy action, really weird, and sometimes what? But I enjoyed it. And the fact that Walter Mitty's goal in this film is doing a job at Life, and he does all this stuff, and it's all about chasing your dreams, because he's always having these dreams. He hasn't done anything with his life, but yet he does stuff in this movie. And I think that really connected with me in terms of like looking for a job while I'm in Hong Kong, really searching out what I want to do with my life in real life, not in, the movie. But it really connected to me as Walt really tried to find out what he wants to do and how he's going to do it, and he's going to do it. And he gets motivation from Kristen Wiig as Shirley MacLaine, his love interest in this movie. And it's just, wow, I really enjoyed it. This movie, for me, on a lot of fronts, I really enjoyed the character, dialogue, the motivation, the songs that are played in the background, the dynamics of, the boss between Ben Stiller and Adam Scott. Yeah, Adam Scott. Just all the characters. There's Patton Oswalt, Sean Penn, Katherine Hine, Adam Scott, Shirley MacLaine. Like, all these people who have just played a crucial part in the movie, where, sure, some of their lines aren't that long, but the part that they play really makes up this bigger thing. And also, like, in the trailers you see these crazy dreams, and then you also see the dialogue, the witty dialogue, the humor, and the dreams, like I said. And the best part about this film is just the quietness in terms of nature and the cinematography when he captures the shots when he's just going down the longboard or whatever epic place that he's going. Like, it looks really nice. Like, I sort of wish that I saw this in the IMAX, that this movie would have been in IMAX, and just to capture the nature feeling of it. Like, sure, I've been reading reviews on how people didn't like this, like how this movie is only at 47%, which is wow. I cannot believe it got 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, for me, I don't know. I guess I just don't like critics, because, sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. But seriously, Walter Mitty deserves so much more than 47%. I don't know what they wanted from this film, but I totally got what I wanted and even more. Like, the trailer building up, like, I really compare trailers nowadays, because the trailer is done well, and the movie delivers even more on the trailer, and then it's a entire package. And just the basic plot line is simple. Like, he needs to do a job for Life, and he goes and does it. That's the basic plot line. Obviously, there's more stuff if you go watch the film, because I'm not going to spoil it for you. But it's just awesome. I would say, when I left the movie, I was just like, wow. Like, a lot of movies this year gave me that feeling, but I think, as a personal opinion, this chasing your dreams really hit the spot for me. That's why when you see the top 10 movies of 2013 later on, you'll see why some movies speak out more than others, even though the others movies are good, but they don't speak to me as much. But anyway, Walter Mitty, enjoyable. Oh, a hilarious side note. There's this one scene where some dude says home slice, but he's not American. And I think I was the only person that laughed in the entire theater, because I think Hong Kong audiences did not get the reference of home slice, because it was like an Irish dude and he's like, you're American, right? Oh, let me get you, okay, screw the accent, sorry about the accent, but he's like, you're American, right? So, oh, let me get you another coat, home slice. And I actually laughed out loud because I didn't expect that, and it was really funny, and no one laughed in the theater, so it's kind of a bummer. But anyway, Secret Life of Walter Mitty, like, it was great. I loved it, enjoyable. I watched it over and again, and I just really enjoyed it, and I totally recommend you to see it, despite the fact that it got 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, as a visual, it looks amazing. As a story, it's simple but intriguing and sort of smart. And sure, maybe you won't enjoy it as much if you saw the previous 1947 version, or if you actually have read the short story The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, because I haven't, and I don't know what to expect. And it's just, yeah, like the whole, even the whole poster thing is stop dreaming and start living, and I think I really need that in my life. I feel like I'm just dreaming about, oh, I need a job, but I need to start and grab hold of things and just really go after them. And I really loved it. Like, going back to what I loved, the visuals, I loved how it was introduced, the opening credits, the way that it was, everything was great. There's nothing that I didn't like. Everyone I liked. Okay, so I'm just done. People say that, like, this movie sucked, or it wasn't that great, or it didn't deliver. Well, screw them. And I really enjoyed this movie, and I would say this is the top #1 movie of this year, as you will see from my top 10 movies of 2013. So, spoiler for that list, this is my number 1 movie. And that is all. That's all I'm going to take. It's just like, this movie was enjoyable. Everything was just great. I really enjoyed it. And everything. That's it. I enjoyed this movie. End of story. And that's it for this movie review of the last movie I watched in the theaters for 2013, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. See ya, and see you in 2014 for my next movie review, which will probably come soon. Because, you know, the second day of January, there's a movie that I'm going to watch, so movie reviews galore for SGC Talent Show. That's it.